Tyrannosaurus rex, the undisputed king of the late Cretaceous, was one of the most fearsome predators to ever roam the earth. With its enormous size, devastating bite, and powerful hind legs, T-Rex ruled its territory with an iron fist. But imagine for a moment a battle between this colossal dinosaur and a creature from a time millions of years later, the Titanoboa, the largest snake ever known. This clash between raw power and stealth would undoubtedly be one of the most fascinating encounters in Earth's prehistoric history. T-Rex's reputation as a top predator was well earned. Towering over 12 feet tall at the hips, with a length of up to 40 feet, it was an unstoppable force in the Cretaceous period. Its massive jaws, filled with teeth like daggers, could crush the bones of any creature in a single bite. Whether chasing down prey or confronting rivals, T-Rex's speed and strength made it a terrifying presence in its world. The dinosaur's sharp senses, particularly its keen sense of smell and excellent vision, made it a master hunter. It could track down prey over long distances and take down even the largest herbivores with ease. But despite its strengths, T-Rex had its limitations. The most glaring of these was its tiny, seemingly useless arms. These short limbs, though muscular, were incapable of grasping or manipulating objects, rendering them nearly irrelevant in close combat. Additionally, T-Rex's massive size, while advantageous in most situations, would prove to be a liability in tight spaces, where it couldn't move freely. Enter Titanoboa, a creature that, while not as massive as T-Rex, was an apex predator in its own right. Titanoboa lived millions of years after the T-Rex during the Paleocene epoch. Growing up to 40 feet in length, Titanoboa was the largest snake ever known, and it thrived in the swamps and rainforests of ancient South America. Unlike T-Rex, Titanoboa didn't rely on brute force or a bone-crushing bite. Instead, it was a master of stealth, speed, and constriction. Titanoboa used its muscular body to coil around its prey and suffocate or crush it to death. This constrictor snake had no venom, relying purely on its strength to subdue creatures. In its lush, warm environment, it would remain hidden in the shadows, silently waiting for the right moment to strike. Its speed in water and dense vegetation gave it the upper hand when ambushing prey, often catching it by surprise before the victim even realized the danger. Now, envision the battle between these two apex predators, each with their own unique set of strengths and weaknesses. In a direct confrontation, the brute force of T-Rex would seem overwhelming. The dinosaur's massive bite could easily shatter bones, and its powerful legs would allow it to charge with tremendous force. But Titanoboa had a different set of skills: speed, stealth, and the ability to constrict. In an open area where there is little to no cover, T-Rex would have a clear advantage. The large dinosaur's sheer size and power would allow it to overpower Titanoboa in a straightforward fight. Titanoboa would struggle to land a successful strike, as it would have little opportunity to ambush the dinosaur in the open. However, in the dense swamps or jungles where Titanoboa thrived, the scenario would shift dramatically. T-Rex, despite its size and strength, would find it difficult to move through the thick vegetation and swampy terrain. Titanoboa, on the other hand, was perfectly adapted to these environments. It could use the cover of the jungle to hide, waiting for the perfect opportunity to strike. With its lightning-fast speed, Titanoboa could potentially get close enough to coil around T-Rex, targeting the vulnerable areas such as its neck or limbs. Once Titanoboa managed to get a grip on T-Rex, the dinosaur would be in serious trouble. Titanoboa's constriction could quickly wear down the massive T-Rex, despite the dinosaur's immense strength. If the snake managed to wrap itself around T-Rex's neck or limbs, the dinosaur would struggle to break free. Its small arms would be almost useless in trying to remove the snake, and the tight coils of Titanoboa could suffocate or crush the life out of it. So what would be the outcome of this clash between the mighty T-Rex and the deadly Titanoboa? It's difficult to say, but it would depend heavily on the environment and the element of surprise. In an open space, T-Rex would likely emerge victorious, overpowering the snake with its sheer might. But in the dense jungles and swamps where Titanoboa thrived, the snake's ability to conceal itself and strike with speed would give it a better chance at victory. This battle, though entirely hypothetical, illustrates the extraordinary adaptations of two of the most iconic predators in Earth's history. T-Rex and Titanoboa were both kings of their respective worlds, each equipped with unique strengths that made them the top predators in their time.